that is supposed to take care of things. We are. The President of the United States has a very powerful tool when he wants to make a statement. And it is the Oval Office. I mean, this is as close as we can get to it. And you've seen this over and over again. Because when the President sits behind his desk, it carries a different message. And it's used on big occasions. It's used before we go to war. It's used when we have major crises. And it's used when there's just real trouble. And the President needs to capture your attention. And it's usually done at night, like at 8 o'clock, not at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The President of the United States needs to connect with people, and I don't know why he hasn't on this. He should have sat down at night in the Oval Office, maybe the next day, or sooner than now, and said these words to America. My fellow Americans, I know that you, like me, are heartbroken over what the people in Japan are enduring right now. There was a massive earthquake, 9.0. You know it. You can't avoid it. You've seen it everywhere. It's one of the largest earthquakes on our planet's history, and it devastated the region and then sparked a tsunami, which wiped out entire villages and towns. We don't know the full extent of human life lost or property damage, but it is in the tens of thousands that are lost. The tidal wave has also overwhelmed a nuclear power plant, causing what could become a nuclear meltdown that would endanger the lives of thousands more. Not here, but there. I know you've seen some of the pictures and videos that have come out of Japan. The devastation is overwhelming. Japan is a good friend and ally to the United States. And right now there are millions without power, food, water, or shelter. This is human suffering on a scale that we in this country, I hope to God we never face. With the great blessings that we have enjoyed for so long, we can scarcely even imagine what is happening over in Japan. But even in the face of this horrific adversity, the true spirit and dignity of the Japanese people has shone brightly through the chaos and the fallout. There seems to be a dogged determination in the eyes of those who survived. They remind us of us, the best of us. People are pitching in and coming together in their communities to take care of each other. As Americans, we relate to that. We relate to the work ethic of the Japanese people and crossing the mountains and never giving up. A people whose products now we used to laugh at, but now we don't laugh at those products. They become state-of-the-art because this amazing group of people applied themselves out of the literal ashes. And in fair and honest competition, they have at times beaten us. But they have taught us a lesson in doing so. And we will rise to the occasion, and each of us will grow stronger in friendly competition. It is in those challenges of life that we grow as people. But those challenges are usually accompanied by great pain and sorrow, and that is the kind of growth that the Japanese people are going through now. Despite the total devastation in some areas of the country, there has been no looting. When our media asks, why is there no looting in Japan? You have to ask yourself, why is that question being asked? Shouldn't it be good people are good to each other in a time of crisis? When has that puzzled us? That's the question. It says a lot, not about Japan, but us. There's still a culture in Japan of respect for your fellow man, respect for property. In Japan, the question isn't, why don't I take stuff from my neighbors? The question is, why would I? This we need to learn from Japan. Japan is a nation that, when we were reeling on 9/11, when our hearts were broken, we felt alone and vulnerable, they stood beside us, and every day since. Where others turned against us during the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan, Japan never did. More importantly, they are our friends and our brothers and our sisters, And they have been staggered now by a sucker punch from Mother Nature. We're going to, of course, send the military and the Navy and whatever we can because we're friends. But that's never been the best of America. The greatest news of America is that we are the most charitable nation on earth. We must start that charity mission. This is the speech he should have given.